Welcome back to Senior Sunday, Bobcat Nation. I am Bailey Clark, and I am here with golf senior Daniel Davis. Daniel, how you doing today, man?
Pretty good, pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing good, ready for the weekend.
Same, yeah.
So, this has been a really, really weird year for athletics. How has it affected you personally with golf and stuff?
Well, so for golf, it hasn't really affected me too much. I mean, except for the fact that our season got completely canceled in the middle of last spring. It hasn't really affected me too much, other than just being able to get into tournaments. And that's why I was a little questionable over the fall of why we weren't playing because, like the PGA Tour was playing all during the summer during COVID and stuff. And we were just kind of sitting at home like, man, I feel like golf isn't really a high contact sport. So it just stunk a little bit. We weren't able to play last fall, but we are definitely playing this spring and we're ready to get after it. So
Yeah. So, do you guys get another year of eligibility since your season did get canceled mid-season?
yes, that's why I'm actually staying an extra year
Okay.
next year. So I'm going to be playing for the school for one more year.
Cool, cool. Love to see it. I know we'll love to have you back. Love to have our 6-year, 5-year seniors.
Yeah, for
Got
sure.
one of those on the baseball team.
Yeah.
So, you did say that golf is a low contact sport. So, how often do you guys have to get tested?
So we got tested before we started qualifying, which was about a week ago. And then the traveling five are the ones that get tested before every single tournament. So we're not getting tested too often, but we're definitely we're being safe about it. We're making sure that no one tests positive if they're going to see our coach and all that stuff.
Yep. Who's coaching y'all this year?
Jimmy Wilson, who I personally really like. So I'm really excited to keep playing under him.
Yep. He's assistant athletic director, right?
Yep. Yep. He stepped in as the head coach last year during the spring, and we had literally like 3 tournaments, but those were probably our best performance since I've been here under him. So I'm really happy that he's the new coach, and really looking forward to the season with him.
Yep. Love Mr. Jimmy. Deal with
Yeah.
him on the administrative standpoint, but love him.
Oh yeah.
So, I mentioned earlier, and you even said a few seconds ago about how COVID has just really turned y'all's season upside down and everything. So that's how it affected you as an athlete. But how does it affect you as a student? Like, do you have more online classes?
So yeah, last semester I had a lot of online classes, and me personally, I don't really feel like I'm learning. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm not really like learning unless I'm in person, having that personal connection with somebody. And so last year or last semester, my grades weren't all there, I guess. I mean, I passed and all, but I mean, it just didn't feel like I got the knowledge that I've gotten in previous years, just having that personal contact with someone, being able to see them in person and stuff.
Yeah, totally get that. What about this semester? How is it different from every other semester where you've had to balance golf and school?
Well, this semester, there are more in-person classes. I have like one online class. Um, but what was your question about golf and school?
Yeah, so how is it different now during the pandemic to balance both of those things?
Oh, okay. I mean, it's pretty similar to just previous years. I mean, it's kind of nice having an online class on one day because I can just go online and then go play golf like literally right afterwards. I don't have to worry about driving to school. There's a little bit of downtime right there. But I mean, I don't really think the pandemic's affected like my golf and school relationship, I guess, too much.
Yeah, that's good. I know it's taken a toll on some people more than others. Just kinda
Yeah.
like see where the different athletes are at in that kinda aspect.
Yeah, golf, like I said, is just a pretty low risk. Actually, COVID's like helped golf a lot. It's helped golf grow, surprisingly, because you remember at the beginning of the pandemic, whenever no one could do any kind of contact sports or anything like that, and the golf course, you're pretty much away from everybody. So there are a lot of people that picked up golf and started playing golf. So we had like a large amount of people just introduce themselves to the game of golf during COVID, which is really nice.
That's interesting. I mean, I love to see different sports grow at, fast pace, and
just
Glad to
weird
see one
times.
good thing came out of this pandemic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna switch to a little bit of personal questions. Is that good?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So we'll start off easy. What's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie? It's more of like a series. I'm a big Star Wars guy. I love Star Wars. The first three that came out, 4, 5, and 6, are definitely the best.
Oh yeah, great movie series. You know, all 20 movies.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
I'm an avid Star Wars watcher myself.
heck yeah,
Favorite
represent.
character?
Favorite character? Definitely Han. I'm a big Han Solo guy. Yeah.
Did you like the Solo movie?
I actually did. Yeah, I thought that was actually one of the better ones of like the in between
Mhm.
movies that they made, I guess. Like I know they had Rogue One and then like some other little things, but I like Han Solo a lot. Oh, and Mandalorian. That's a dope show. I love that show.
I love it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So would you say that's your favorite show or do you have a different favorite show?
Um, I have a lot of like favorite shows, I guess. Like it's just like different genres. Like Friends is my favorite, like just watch show. And then Mandalorian's like favorite action show probably. And then like Game of Thrones is like my favorite, probably like big long series show.
Gotcha. How'd you feel about the last season of Game of Thrones?
You know, it ended. I didn't mind the ending, honestly. I thought it was pretty crazy. It was pretty cool,
Yep.
but yeah,
Yeah. Unpopular opinion there. I've heard last season was the worst season.
I didn't mind it honestly. I thought there were a couple like in the middle that were kind of like slow a little bit, but for the most part, I kind of enjoyed the last season.
Yeah. All right. Last question, and I'll let you get back to being a student athlete. Favorite song or favorite artist?
It depends on the mood that I'm in, I guess. If I'm going to the gym, it's probably artist is probably like favorite artist Five Finger Death Punch, which is like kind of like a rock band. And then if I am just going to the golf course or just hanging out, probably Creedence Clearwater Revival, CCR, which is like a big switch up in music, but yeah, just a little bit. But it's just my two. It's like my two moods, I guess.
Yeah. All right, Daniel. Well, I appreciate you hanging out with us for a little bit today. And Bobcat Nation, I will see you next week.
All right.